everyone, welcome to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something with pink and gold. They're not two colours that I'd usually put together, but everyone has their own style naturally, I think. Obviously, like your go-to sort of colour schemes and stuff, and pink and gold isn't one of mine, which is why I'm deciding to use it, because it's not something I'd usually do. So I'm going to show you what products I'm going to be using first, get that out of the way, and then we can get straight into it. So first up, I'm going to be using Pink Lemonade, which is this beautiful dark pink. Well, it's not a dark pink, but it's darker than the other one I'm going to use, so it's the dark pink of the set, but this is what it looks like. Very pretty pink. And then we've got Peach Melba, which is this colour. Sorry if you can hear tapping all of a sudden. The dog has just woken up and has come in to check on me, so what I'm doing. And then we've also got Champagne Glitz, which is this chunky gold glitter. It's absolutely beautiful. And to mix with that, I'm going to be using Bubblegum and Gold Sugar from GelBoxUK. Don't have a clue how it's going to turn out, but we're going to give it a go, see how we get on. So first things first, I'm going to do the plain nails just because they're going to be boring, obviously, so we'll get them out of the way, then they're ready for the end result, basically. Just ignore this bit of blue that I've got down here. You probably won't even see it because I usually zoom in on my videos anyway when it comes to editing, but never mind. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 nails of Pink Lemonade, fully just Pink Lemonade. And then I'm going to do 1 of complete Champagne Glitz, but we need to create that glitter first. And then the other 2 that are going to have the design on, I'm going to do 1 design on camera and 1 off because they're both going to be the exact same. So I'm going to do the first one for YouTube, then I'll do the second one as a reel. It makes it so much easier than having to edit all of my videos into a reel. That is currently majority of the time how I do it, and it's just so time consuming. I end up, well, just spending so long editing, and it's not particularly fun. I know some people enjoy the editing process, but I don't. I just find it horrendously boring. I'm very long-winded, and I can never just. I'm always very excited for it to be over with, basically. Not my favourite part of YouTube at all. So that's the 2 plain nails done. We're now going to mix the glitter together. I'm also going to throw a bit of this in just to see if it makes any difference. It's one of the CH ones from Blue Sky, but I'm not sure which one it actually is because it doesn't have a label on the bottom. I lost it a while ago. But it's a pink, so I'm thinking it might go well, hopefully. But literally just a little bit of this because I do want it to be majority gold. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in just to mix it up a bit. And then again, we're going in with the gold. Waiting all day for it to come off the end. So we need this for the 2 design nails and also for the one that's going to be full coverage. I think for the one that's going to be full coverage, I'll probably do a coat of this on the nail on its own and then pop the one that we've mixed together on top. I think that should be enough for what I'm planning on using it for. And then just going to get my 2 glitters. I'm sorry if I sound really nasally, by the way. It's just hay fever. I can't do anything about it, obviously, so it's one of those things. But I'm hoping you can't really tell. I can tell, but I'm hoping it's just me. I want that glitter to be the main one, really. Look how beautiful that is. You can't really tell on camera, but it's pink and gold. It's beautiful. That's the Gold Sugar one. So we're just going to mix this together and see how it turns out. But you never really know how it's turned out until you actually put it on a nail. So we'll just have to hope that it looks nice. There we go, so that's all mixed together. I'm just going to clean off my tool now. I'm going to do the second coat on the plain ones that are in there off camera. But let's just quickly do the first coat of the gold on this plain. Well, it's not plain because it's glittery, but you know what I mean. On this nail that's going to be full coverage glitter. I've been doing the design that's going to be like in this video. I've been doing it for literally years now in like a multitude of different colours and colour schemes and stuff. And it's just... I think it's one of those that will just never get old. So that's what that looks like on its own. So let's just do the layer of this glitter that we've created over top of the one that's been done. I really like it actually. I'm not sure if you can really tell the difference to the extent that I can, like on camera, because most of the time you can't with glitters, which is really frustrating, but it's one of those things. Just making sure it's all as even as I can get it. There isn't any massive bits sticking up and things, but here's what it looks like now. I think you can tell the difference. Let's put the flash on, see if it makes a difference. Probably not. But anyway, it looks really pretty. You'll just have to take my word for it, I'm afraid. Just going to manoeuvre the larger pieces about a little bit just to make sure that they're nice and smooth. Obviously it doesn't matter as much on a display tip than on a person, but that's what it looks like. Very, very pretty. So I'm going to pop that in the lamp. That one's done. I just need to top coat it, so I'll do that off camera. I'm going to do the other colour now, the peach Melba colour. I'm going to put that all over this nail. It's not actually going to be used all over, but I think this is going to be the quickest way instead of me having to flash all different things and hand paint as much. I think this will be the quickest. So I'm just going to do probably one coat of this because it's really good coverage, and we're actually only going to be covering, like, we're going to be covering up majority of the nail anyway. We're not using this for too much of the nail, so I don't need it to be perfect. And then half of it's going to be covered up again anyway, so we're just going to do one coat. Okay, I've just quickly filled the reel, so we can get straight into it now. So this is what we're working with, just this plain nail at the moment. We're going to create 2 lines, hopefully as symmetrical as I can get them. Symmetry has never been my forte, but we're going to try. Not too bad, but this one needs to be brought in just a little bit. I feel like I stop breathing when I draw a straight line. Very dramatic. Right, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get. It should be over to the left by an absolute smidge, but it's fine. We're going to work with it, it's all good. So I'm going to use the bottle brush now to just fill in the sides. I really need to sort out my throat. Anyway, we're just going to use the bottle brush because it'll be quicker than going in and filling that in with such a skinny brush. So I'm just going to use this very quickly. And then once I've done that, I'll pop it into the lamp for a full cure. Well, it doesn't even have to be a full cure actually. If you wanted to save a few seconds, you could do it a little bit shorter. Just do a flash cure because the next bit isn't actually going to touch the pink. So next step is we're going to get some of the glitter that we created. I'm going to place that in the centre area at the top. Got a lot on my brush, but I can't get it off. There we go. Now first of all, I'm just going to manoeuvre that around for a sec. Getting those side areas, getting that line nice and neat first. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go in with the ombre brush and just use that to drag the glitter down and create a fade just in that centre area. Really love how this glitter turned out, by the way. It's very pretty. You don't want it too bottom heavy because you want it to look like it's fading. So once I'm happy with it, which I am, I'm going to pop it into the lamp for a full cure. And then last but not least, for the steps for this nail, we're going to use some what's it called, flexi tape to outline that. So I'm going to use this pink because it's just beautiful. And it's obviously very on colour scheme with this set. I'm just going to pick that up and place it onto the nail. I don't care about it being in the absolute perfect position straight away, because this stuff is quite easy to move around. I much prefer this to striping tape, it's so much easier to use. It's stickier, and obviously it's literally called flexi tape, so it's much more flexible. That's slightly to the left of the pink. I want it to outline it, not be next to it, so I'm just moving it over a little. Just going to tuck that under for now, and I'll cut it off afterwards. So just need one more piece. Just going to cut to length. Probably get it wrong, but never mind. Yeah, I've got it longer, that's good. I'd rather it be too long and not on long enough. Definitely need to move it over a little again. Just going to move the top half over first. And then that side. Again, I'm just going to tuck it under for now, and I'll cut it off with nippers. And then all I need to do is just top coat that. It's definitely a little bit too far over actually. Still needs to be a bit more to the left. That's better. So I'm just going to quickly top coat it, and then I think for these plain pink nails, I'm going to do a coat of that blue sky pink that I showed you, because it's a really pretty colour. It doesn't actually, well, it's a pretty glitter. It doesn't really change the colour of, it doesn't change the colour underneath that much. It is really just really fine holographic glitter in the bottle, obviously in gel, but the colour of the gel is quite translucent, so you can use it as a topper. So I think I'm going to do that, because I think that will look better than just a completely plain nail. So I'm going to do that on the other one as well, and then I'll put them all together and show you what they look like. So here is how the set turned out. I absolutely love them, and like I said, this isn't really a colour scheme that I'd usually go for, so I'm really glad that I gave it a go, because it's very different to my usual, but I absolutely love them. And I'm not even a pink person either, really, or gold. So putting the two together was a bit of a gamble, but I'm really happy with them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another one. Bye.